Hi guys, it's me again here in my virtual at-home classroom. You guys did good solving my running problem for me, so thank you for that. I found it interesting because there were two different ways that you guys solved, and so I kind of wanted to address both ways. So what I told you the other day was that I had run 3 1/100 of a mile. I had also run 3 33 hundredths of a mile, and I had run 5 15 hundredths of a mile. So when I hear that, I kind of naturally think of a fraction, which some of you did, but then some of you also wrote it as a decimal. So if you were writing 3 1/100th as a decimal, it would look like this. 3 33 hundredths as a decimal. Remember, we know that we're going to be adding because we want to find the total mileage. So we know that we have to keep those decimal points lined up. And then 5 15 hundredths would have looked like this. I want you to notice how I have my hundredths place, my tens place, my decimal points make a nice straight line, and I'm just going to go ahead and write the one for the answer right there because I know it's going to stay right there. And I have my ones place, just all in a line. My question for you was to find the total mileage for how much I had run, and so in order to do that, we would need to add. So we can add fractions, or we can add decimals. We've learned how to do both. In this case, it's a little bit simpler problem because if we circle the denominators, we see that all of them are 100. When the denominators are all the same, we don't have to find any equivalent fractions. So all we have to do is add the numerators. 1 plus 33 would be 34, plus 15 would give me 49. That would give me 49 for the numerator. My denominator would stay the same. It would be 100. It's a perfectly normal, acceptable fraction. It's not improper. So I'm going to leave it the way it is, and I'm going to come over to my whole numbers, and I'm going to add those. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 5 is 11. So that would have told me that I ran 11 49 hundredths of a mile. Now, for those of you who did decimals, you're going to do the same thing, except you're going to add the decimals. So you're going to start with your hundredths place. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. Keep it nice and lined up. 0 plus 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Nice and lined up. My decimal point makes a straight line. It's just going to go straight down, and I'm ready to add my ones. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 5 is 11. What you should notice here is that these answers are exactly the same. The only difference is this one is expressed as a mixed number, and this one is expressed as a decimal. Both answers are correct, and so if your answer was 11 49 hundredth miles, then you can give yourself 2 thumbs up, pat on the back, kiss your brain, whatever you want to do. Reward yourself. Have an excellent weekend. I want you guys to get outside, get in the sun. It's going to be beautiful. I miss you, and I look forward to giving you another problem next week. I think Olivia and I might get back in the kitchen this weekend, so look for a problem from us.